What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black. It's STEVEE the Black. I'm back. This is a touchy subject. I didn't want to touch it at first, but I'm going to. And what I'm going to call this video is very simple. It's going to be called Second Chances. And just by that title alone, you already know what I'm talking about. So yesterday, Kareem Hunt was released by the Kansas City Chiefs for a video that surfaced of him hitting a woman, or in this case, kicking a woman. I haven't seen the video, but from my understanding and everything, Kareem Hunt was jumping from bar to bar. He met up with a girl. Obviously, both of them are drunk. They go back up to his room. Some things happen. She called him the N-word. I believe, pushed and then kicked her. And now she's suing. I want to state for the record that I believe that no man should ever hit a woman. I'm totally against that. I believe it's wrong, and I believe that, you should be raised better than that. Under no circumstances should you ever do it. Should you ever hit a woman. But I also believe in that same breath, or in that same belief, that just because a man shouldn't hit a woman doesn't mean a woman should be allowed to hit a man. And I know what you're thinking. Those are two different things. They're really not. And if a woman does that, she's taking advantage of that rule, of that situation, because, oh, I hit you, I slap you, whatever. I know you can't do nothing bad, because if you do, oh, you're going to jail, or you're going to lose your job, or this and that. I'm not saying all women do that, but in most cases, some of them know what they're doing. And I'm not saying she did, but, and athletes are always going to be under a telescope. No matter what you do, people are going to have other eyes on you. But that goes double for black athletes because, well, they're black. So you could sneeze wrong and they'd be like, bro, did you see that, man? Did you see what he did, bro? Just because you're black. So no matter what situation, even in that situation, if she called you the N-word, and I understand that's a touchy subject for black people. I have personally never experienced anyone calling me the N-word, but I know it's a touchy subject, and I know that racism, man. And you can say, oh, don't try to pull the racist come. She called him the N-word, man. There's no getting around that. And that's not going to be the focus here. It's going to be the focus, as it should be, on him putting his hands on her. But he was wrong, and I do believe that he should be punished. I do believe that he should be suspended. I mean, Ezekiel Elliott got what, six games. I don't know how many they would give him. I don't know how long he would be punished, but he deserve to be punished. He does. I don't know how long it's gonna take. That being said, and you already knew where I was going with this, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I think the Eagles should look at him. I think the Eagles should try and sign him, because the fact of the matter is, as great as Josh Adams is, he cannot be our number one guy. He just can't. The Eagles like to run a running back by committee. So if you have Josh Adams, sorry, my leg is bleeding. You have Josh Adams. You have a fully healthy, because he hasn't been healthy this year, Corey Clement, and you have a Kareem Hunt who's explosive. That is something to behold. And I've been on the Le'Veon Bell train all season long. And it's probably not going to happen. I just get this feeling like he's going to go to the Packers. But, I believe in second chances. I believe everyone deserves a second chance. You know, obviously I could get into the whole church and sins and Jesus dying on the cross, because nobody's perfect and we all fall short of being up to God standards. But I'm not going to go there. But, and you can say, well, how could you think about that? How could you even say that? How could the Eagles sign him? Because, well, the Eagles have given players second chances before. And you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Michael Vick. You all know the story of Michael Vick. And I know what you're going to say. You can't compare that situation to this situation. It's a different situation. He was doing illegal dog fighting. This is a man putting his hands on a woman. That's totally different. You're right. They're two different situations. But the fact of the matter is, the Eagles signed him knowing full well what was going to happen. And what ended up happening. Everyone deserves a second chance. He got his second chance. Also, he's going to have to live with that decision that he made. It's never going to go away. That phrase, forgive and forget, that does not happen. That does not work in life, especially in sports, especially when it's black athletes. Do you know how I know that? Because when Vic signed with the Steelers, there was a ton of backlash from the Steelers fans. There was even some backlash from the police department. This isn't as bad as some of the other instances in the NFL, like the Ray Rice or the Reuben Foster incident, where there's a wait where the Eagles are no strangers to giving second chances. Michael Vick still has to live with that decision he made. It's never going to go away. But people deserve second chances. People deserve a right to gain people's trust again. And I believe the Eagles should honestly take a look at him. Because you're going to say you're just thinking about this from a football perspective. I am, but I'm also thinking about it from a life perspective. I believe people deserve a second chance because we were all given a second chance. If you disagree with me, I totally understand. I totally get it. But that's just my point of view. I've been saying since this season started, to be quite honest with you, that I think the Eagles should turn heel. And what I mean by turn heel is, if you watch wrestling, it's when a good wrestler or a good character turns to the dark side, a la Darth Vader or something like that. That the Eagles just need to go all out and do whatever it takes to get back to that big game, to get back to winning championships and everything. Because again, I'm telling you, man, Kareem Hunt, Josh Adams, Corey Clement, that's a bad team right there, running backs, man, I'm telling you. So look, again, I know this is a touchy subject, but I believe people deserve a second chance. The Eagles are no strangers to giving people a second chance, because they gave the second chance to Michael Vick. And I don't remember back then, but the Eagles fans there probably was some backlash from the Eagles fans. They're like, oh man, why are we signing this guy? But in the end, I bet you it didn't stop them from going cheering on the Eagles when they wanted to. It didn't stop them from going to the games. It didn't stop them from buying that ticket. It didn't stop them from watching that game on TV. Did it? The fact of the matter is, while people complain, while people moan, I bet you it didn't stop any of the Steelers. Shoot, even to this day, I mean, Vic, the Atlanta Falcons took him back, retired his number and everything. So all is forgiven, but none is forgotten. You should never forget, but you should always forgive. So I think the Eagles should do it. I think the Eagles should turn heel. I think they should sign him, and I think he should be forgiven and given a second chance after his punishment. I do believe he should be punished because, again, you just can't do that. And under what circumstances, you can't do it. No matter what. She can call you every dirty name, every racist name. You can't do it because I don't believe in that, and that's wrong. But at the same time, I believe in second chances. So I know this is a touchy subject, but that's just my feeling towards it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to talk about it with anybody down there. Again, I don't think this is as bad as some of the other worst ones that come to mind. Again, shouldn't have done it, but I believe in second chances. So anyway, that's about it. And if you're not down with that, I've just got 3 words for you. Fly, Eagles, fly, and peace out. I'll see you Monday for after the game.